Alright, what is up, y'all? GT here. Hope everyone's having a good one so far. And in today's video, I kind of want to talk about a little something. And that little something is the new Kanye West album. As many of you know, not that long ago, Kanye dropped his new album, Vultures, which is a collab album featuring Ty Dolla $ign. And admittedly, I'm not the best when it comes to music reviews. But however, I kind of want to make this one because for those who don't know, Anthony Fantano actually made a quote-unquote review of the album where he basically kind of just slammed on Kanye for all the shit that he's done in the last year and a half especially. And also, in case if you've been living under a rock under that time, Kanye doesn't really have the greatest reputation, from all the Pete Davidson drama to the anti-Semitic stuff that's happened. But with all that aside, I want to take a crack at attempting to review the album. So I can't make any promises it'll be as good or as in-depth as what Anthony would, but I'll give it my best shot. Do I really think Vultures is really as bad as what Anthony Fantano made it out to be? No, I don't. But however, I don't think it's really up there with an album like The College Dropout or Graduation or Yeezus. And admittedly, I'd say ever since the end of 2018, I kind of took notice that, Kanye's quality in music has not been as great as stuff he's done in the past, which I'm not saying his stuff now is trash. I'm saying in comparison, it's not as good as what it was when he was making even albums like Yay and Kids See Ghosts and The Life of Pablo. But regardless, there still has been some Kanye moments since then that I really liked. Even though I did not like Jesus is King, but however, there were moments on Donda that I really enjoyed. Same goes with Vultures too. Burn and Carnival are my two favorite songs off of Vultures. Even though Carnival felt more like a Cardi song featuring Kanye rather than a Kanye song featuring Cardi. In Burn was also a nice, fun, short bop. Fuck Some I also thought was a fun song to bop to, which also kind of reminded me of a Suicide Boys song, which in my opinion, I thought that was a really good vibe to throw into the song. And King, I thought was a good closer track. On most songs, I feel like the production was very solid. I mean, given that it is a Kanye album, so... Also, there's some Ty Dolla $ign verses, which I really liked. And even though I'm not a huge fan of Ty, but still, on this album, I still really liked some of his stuff. However, though, in contrast, I was not a big fan of the song Paid, which I thought was kind of like a watered down version of Fade. And also on some other songs too, I felt like they were just unfinished. And there's my mini review of Vultures. I didn't think it was terrible, but I didn't think it was anything too groundbreaking. If I were to rate it on scale to 1-10, probably 5.5. But a bigger reason why I kind of wanted to make this video was to talk about the Anthony Fantano stuff, about his review video. If you ask me, I think all of us think he really should have left all that political bullshit in a different video and do what he was made to do. Make music album reviews. And look, and I also like Anthony Fantano. I honestly do. And yes, I'm probably going to get shit for saying that, but hey man, you know what? It's just my opinion. And during the Vultures review video, he also addressed his fans as psychopaths. And when you have a dedicated fan base kind of like Kanye's, I admit there's going to be a few of them in there, but believe this or not, and this goes with pretty much every fan base ever, not every fan base is like this. And for the first time in over a decade, he says that he cannot separate the art from the artist, when he's been doing it for pretty much his whole career. Like, I get for some people it's not the hardest thing, but if you're in that field, that's something you really need to do. For example, I really like the artist Michael Jackson. I think he's arguably the greatest artist of all time. However, he has done a lot of fucked up shit years leading before his death. But I can still separate the art from like the artist because he's put out a lot of iconic stuff. And in my opinion, I can do the same with Kanye. I can do the same with literally any other artist. It's music. It's not that deep, dog. And to put it into conclusion, I still fuck with Kanye, even though all the controversial shit that's been happening. But I'm not one of those diehard fans, though. But I still vibe with him. And I still mess with Anthony Fantano. It was just a bad take. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and sub. This has been GT. Until next time. See y'all, kings and queens.